Lotus Dharma Center, which is now located in Webster. And Webster Grove, right on the corner of Big Bend and Lockwood. Right? So they just moved there recently. He's going to talk a little bit about his own experience, his own practice, and then he wants to open it up to your questions. So as you sit there for a minute, quiet, and ruminate, we want some good questions coming up, all right? So let's take a moment of quiet. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's just take some silence.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? Good? Yeah. So you guys are all seniors? Yeah. All right, very nice. So as Rob mentioned, my name is Venerable Sha'ul Hirschman. Venerable is an English title that we use. Within the Buddhist community, I'm known as Nakpa Chukilodru. Nakpa is my official Buddhist title, which means I am ordained as a priest. We have two classes of ordination. We have those that are priest class, which work out here in the world, and then we have our monastic community, which they're the ones that stay in the monasteries. But generally, people think if you're dressed in robes, you're a monk, and that's not actually true. Monks are the ones with the shaved heads. Nakpas are the ones with the hair. So you can kind of see the difference. In Tibetan Buddhism, a lot of times we get confused with the term lama, which also means that they're ordained, but the lama can be either a monk or a nakpa, a priest. So, don't always assume a lama is a monastic. They may have a wife. So, I do work as a senior priest. I've been ordained for 6 years now as a nakpa. Before that, I was actually a monk, and I've been practicing since about 1998. I was originally Jewish and then crossed over into Buddhism, in my early 20s or so. Decided to start looking around at other things. But I mainly practice Tibetan Buddhism, more specifically Bhutanese, but most people don't know what that means, so if I say Tibetan, most people have an idea of that. Dalai Lama and those kind of things, our clothing looks the same. But our center is actually non-sectarian, and it's open to the public, and it's all done in English, so you don't have to know Tibetan or Chinese or any other language. You can just visit us and everything's in English, and it's very user-friendly, easy to approach. So, for most people, when you come into Buddhism, it's best to be non-sectarian. You don't want to jump in and say, oh, I want to do Tibetan or Chinese. You should really figure out what the teachings mean to you, how they're easily applied to your own personal makeup, and then kind of the different approaches of the different cultures will make sense. So anyhow, that's basically what I do. That's why I have this specific dress. You would see the Chinese would be wearing something entirely different. Usually they have a black gown or whatever, so we all have different uniforms. But this is the look of the Tibetan. So I think it's best if I just open it up for questions and answers so that you can kind of, through your studies, what you've read or what you may be interested in, hopefully I can speak on a semi-authoritative approach on Buddhism. I don't know everything. I'm still a student myself with my teachers. I don't ever think you actually graduate. So at least that's what my teachers tell me. It's not entirely encouraging since they've been in it for 50 years and they're still students. So anybody have a question right off the bat?